Oye, dime, loca, what are you watching?
I am watching myself on screen with my hair done, which I haven't seen in a very long time.
It looks super pretty, planchadito, classy.
No. Me dice, mira, y hasta me puse lip gloss y mascara.
Te ves súper y te lavaste los dientes.
Me lavé los dientes, bro. Me tocó el baño.
A mí, yo me lavé las nalgas before doing the podcast.
Sounds amazing.
You know, I'm always ready. No.
Ready to go.
Always ready to go.
I built time.
What's in the background?
Airplanes, Netflix,
Netflix? What's on Netflix?
painting. What do I have on? No, it's just the main page now. Outer Banks. I haven't even checked that out. There's so many good shows on right now.
Well, why don't we take the show we used to do and do it online like now?
I know, this is so weird. Let's do it.
Remember we used to tell people what to watch?
Yeah.
Cuyo Meli, eso es un polígrafo.
Este es un tremendo bolígrafo.
Está bueno eso. I said it for the team. No.
Okay, sorry, go.
Please. So this is Stream Binge Watch, the quarantine version.
I know, it's so weird. Hey guys, I'm Melissa.
I'm Bill.
And you're watching SBW.
We're going to tell you what to stream. We're going to tell you what to watch, what's happening, what's new on Netflix and Hulu and streaming services, and what's
Gone. What's on its way out.
kind of, there's some sense of urgency.
Yeah, especially for people that like to binge. And this week, we're binging.
How's everybody in your house?
Everybody's good. Goodness, we had a little bit of a scare with my husband, but he tested negative. All is good. He was quarantined for 14 days. We're good.
Well, God bless. I'm glad to hear that. I tested positive for awesome.
Okay, this is where I leave. Bye. Great seeing you.
Sit up straight para que la gente nos mire.
Vamos a prepararnos aquí, ponernos serio.
De serio. So what do you recommend? This is the new version of our old show, Stream Binge Watch.
I love it.
Melissa Ramey's.
Yes. Hi. Welcome, Billy T.
Thank you. So what should people watch on Netflix? Everybody's already seen Tiger King, correcto?
Oh my God, she did it, by the way. Okay, no, speaking seriously. So these bags are not por gusto, okay? They're legit. My kid falls asleep and we stay up, God knows till what time, watching Netflix or a different show. Right now, what we just finished watching was Caliphate.
What is that? I don't know that show.
Oh my God. There's everything I'm watching is intense and like I need that. Like I need more stress and anxiety in my life. Oh wow, lindo.
Oh, wow.
Oh, the baby's there, so I was trying to say it. So let's see if he stops.
I understand that that's not for me. Tell me.
So it's about an ISIS attack that's gonna go on in 3 different places, and it's just the way that they try to, intercept it, but it's also in between this. There's like 5 different stories going on. It shows you the indoctrination of like how they try to indoctrinate like young girls and how they try to sell this paradise to these young girls. It is insanity. It's the hour goes by and you think you've been watching it for a couple of minutes, but you're like this. Literally, you go to sleep like that. You have nightmares. It's intense. It's really intense, but it's really good.
I'm gonna watch it. So since you are home with your kid, I'm opening up my recommendations for people.
Okay.
Things they may not know are on Netflix, because you get your little window and you don't really sometimes see that there's 12,500 movies on Netflix.
Correct.
We think it's just Tiger King and the Aaron. Oh, imagínate.
I need to borrow a couple tigers, bro.
You would do well with tigers. You're the Carol Baskin. Fucking Carol Baskin. So people don't know, right? So for the kids, Kung Fu Panda 2 is on Netflix.
Okay.
Richie Rich is on Netflix.
I love Richie Rich. I love Richie Rich.
Macaulay Culkin, he hasn't seen that movie.
No, but I have. I love it.
Show it to your kid. Space Jam, the original Space Jam with Michael Jordan and Bugs Bunny. Corpse Bride, if you're a creepster, kind of a hipster, creepy parent. I don't know. You don't seem like that person.
No, but you do.
I was not at all. I showed my kids like normal shit. But I know a lot of friends of mine were like, Corpse Bride, that's what we're watching.
No, but it's kind of cool.
But that's an amazing movie.
Yeah.
I feel like for me as an adult, I loved it. But I don't know if it's going to creep out certain kids. Raiders of the Lost Ark, never too early to start with Raiders. And we call it Raiders of the Lost Ark, not Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. Its real name was Raiders of the Lost Ark. And they went back and retitled all these Indiana Jones and but no, it's Raiders of the Lost Ark. No way. Nate Pete. We're calling it by the real name. And then my pick is Joe Dante's Looney Tunes Back in Action. Because Joe Dante's a great director, and to give him the Looney Tunes franchise to revamp was amazing. So it's Brendan Fraser and Jenna Fisher, and Steve Martin's in it, but mostly stars Daffy Duck, which is my favorite.
You love Daffy Duck.
Yeah, you seem like a Daffy Duck person.
You know, I am not. I'm going to be very honest, and this is going to be horrific, and you're going to hate it. I am not much of a Looney Tunes girl. I mean, when I was little, obviously I watched it, but I always gravitated towards Disney.
I think it's the age difference, because when I was a kid, you'd wake up on Saturday morning.
Correct. Right.
I'm not gonna, I'm much older than you are.
No, even like, I'm trying to think, like, even like the Muppets, like I saw stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like I feel like that was a lot more than like Looney Tunes for me.
Because you're young. You're a young chick.
I'm not young, but thank you.
You look like a baby. You look like the day I met you when you were like.
I love 20. That, but no, 40's around the corner.
No, Mel. To me, you're eternally 20-something.
Me too. Don't worry.
You look 20-something.
But talking about kid stuff, I mentioned Word Party to you. Word Party. Bill, Word Party, great. Jim Henson's. On Netflix. Also, Disney Plus, they have this great documentary. I know I told you via text that I had watched it. And what was it? What did you tell me?
Well, I as a documentarian myself, I don't like to be uncharitable, but I'm sure that it's fantastic. Initially, I thought, eso es la cura de la insomnia, un documental sobre el elefante. But you said it was great.
It's so good. It's a doc about elephants on Disney Plus. There's been a lot of hype because Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, was the one that did the voiceovers for it. But I watched it because my son loves animals, especially elephants. That's his favorite. So we saw it, and dude, elephants are. There's things, I thought the same thing as you. I'm like, dude, nos vamos a poner aquí 1 hora y media a ver elefante para arriba y para abajo. Like, same concept. But it was really good. The matriarch of the herd actually goes down, and they do like a whole ceremony. The elephants, not the people doing the dog, but it's intense. It's cool, man. The word is intense. I don't know why I'm watching so much. Like I need to watch something funny.
It sounds fascinating.
On Disney Plus, Onward is also on Disney Plus, which my son loves. The story is great.
Can we talk about Onward?
Of course.
Extraordinary.
So good.
It was so cool because I was supposed to be in the movies. Obviously, father, son, I want to take my son to see it.
I saw it with the baby in the theater.
You did? So you were there early.
I was able to see it because we were supposed to do a press day for it, but then they started canceling everything.
That's trippy. And I like a little Dungeons and Dragons, and we played that before because we're nerds. And so for me, I thought that movie was
so good.
Really touching. Also, the way it's a Pixar movie, right?
It's Pixar.
The animation style was kind of like somewhere between the usual Pixar style and like a realistic, photorealistic style. It looks so beautiful.
And you'd think that with so many blues, like even the tones that they used, you'd think that it might get a little flat. But it was like the entire time. The animation was beautiful. The colors, the story, the music. Everything. It was just really well done.
It was beautiful. And the purples, and I was super moved by it, and I loved it. What was cool was that Disney Plus, when the theaters shut down because of the corona, they didn't make it a pay movie. They just put it for free on Disney Plus. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, they put it on Disney Plus, and they had to do. I feel like they didn't have to do it, but I think it was a great alternative and a great a little bit of breathing for the parents, man. Because there comes a point that you want to go to the movies with your kids, and instead, what do? A movie night at home. Like the funny thing is not the funny. The interesting thing is gonna be to see how if we revert back to going to the movie theaters, or if studios are going to start releasing movies like they did now, as opposed to doing it in the big theaters. Like, I feel like it's going to be a lot of change now.
I think you're right. No, it's really freaky. I mean, it's like even I was talking to a buddy of mine about virtual school, because my kid's in virtual school, and they were like, that bell, we can't unring that bell. Like, they wake up and they're going to school, and they're already so used to being on a computer. It's like, I don't know what's going to happen. So, Mel, everybody, obviously, once you've seen Tiger King, which is amazing, I thought it was amazing. I thought it was like the perfect doc for our times. Like, and I don't want to review it because everybody's seen it, but nobody cares what I think. But to me, it was like the perfect combo of like, man, it's got it all. And it's perfect for like our times.
I'm going to tell you that the first couple of minutes, I really thought I was watching Aliens. I had no idea what the hell I was watching, the way they speak, the way they dress, everything. Like, it was a little outlandish, but it was so entertaining. And you had a character for everyone. Like, it's insanity. Like, it really is insanity.
And it was a lot like reality TV, where when you're watching something, 1 minute you side with one person, and then 2 minutes you're like, oh, no, I'm with that person. And 2 minutes later, no, I'm back with that person. It had that element to it. And
no, but let's get something real. The one thing we can all agree on es que la diva lo mató.
Wow. Unless he escaped to Costa Rica and he's living a fabulous life.
No, bueno, maybe after dealing with her for a little while, like, fuck that.
I don't know what's happening. An interesting thing that I think a lot of people don't know, because they binge watched in the first 2 weeks, is that they released an 8th episode. And the 8th episode is Joel McHale interviewing everybody now, except for like Joe Exotic, who's in jail. But he interviews pretty much everybody on Skype or on Apple.
I didn't see that.
Nobody's seen it because they just kind of snuck it out last week. So it's an episode 8 of the Tiger King. It's Joel McHale sitting in his apartment, talking to everybody, and it's pretty interesting to see what their lives are like now that they're celebrities, quote unquote, or whatever. It's pretty interesting.
Oh my God, I'm going to get on that.
Yeah. No, so once you've watched that, what are you going to watch on Netflix? What are the series that you recommend?
Okay, well, I am obviously in a very intense, serious mode. I don't do a lot of laughing, I guess, because literally everything I'm watching is like stressful, like I need it. But I saw Unorthodox.
Oh, yeah, things look really stressful there in your beautiful house with your pool table.
Shut up. Our reality is one thing. I can smile and go about life, but it is stressful times. Like, whatever. Anyways, Unorthodox. It's a limited series about Hasidic Jews. It's really good. And if you know anything about this type of Judaism, like, it's stuff that I didn't know actually happened. Like, and it's really, really, really good. Also, La Casa de Papel is out, season 3, Money Heist. I don't know if you've seen it.
That's a Spanish series from Spain.
From Spain. I've been watching a lot of Spanish programming. They're doing, what's coming out of Spain programming-wise is excellent. Their stories are great. The way they film things, it's just like every show looks like a movie. Like, it's just they're done really well. La Casa de Papel season 3, that is literally the definition of binge-worthy. Like, La Casa de Papel, period. If you've never seen it, it's worth like just sitting down and binging on it, because it is really good. I watch it in Spanish with the English subtitles. I don't like watching it in English.
You can choose whatever language you want to watch it in.
Yeah.
Because they offer it dubbed as well.
Yeah. They offer it dubbed. So I watch it in Spanish, and then I get the subtitles in English, because sometimes los españoles hablan así bien rápido y se le van unas cuantas palabras. Entonces, just in case, I put the English subtitles in case I miss something. And on the same boat as that Spanish show, I watched Elite.
What?
elite, just high school kids, going into college with drugs, kids with money. It was just entertaining. Some of the same actors that are in La Casa del Papel were in it, so I checked them out. One is a Goya Award winner, so he's excellent. He's a young kid, 23 years old. So just checked it out. I liked it. I was entertained.
That's very cool. As far as series for me, I'm going to recommend a series called Love. It's a show that kind of snuck by under the radar. There's 3 seasons of it. It's called Love. And it stars Paul Rust and Gillian Jacobs. And Paul Rust also wrote it and produced it, and with Judd Apatow. So it's like the most realistic portrayal of a female character that I've ever seen. You're going to freak out if you watch it. Gillian Jacobs plays a woman that is not a woman from a show. She's a real woman. I mean, I know this person. I've dated this person. You might say, I identify with this person in a way that you don't identify with most characters, because she's allowed to be so unlikable and so edgy and so, as you young kids say, so extra. She is, I've never seen a woman character like that. And if that show would have gotten the love that it deserved, she'd be cast in everything, because there's a performance of a lifetime. Gillian
You told me about this, and I still haven't checked it out.
You're going to freak out. Her name is Mickey. And it's set in against the world of California, showbiz, which you enjoy.
I love.
Paul Rust is one of those guys that does tutoring on sets, like for child actors. That's who he plays. And she plays a producer, much like yourself, of a psychology call-in radio show for some hacky, fake psychologist. You know what I mean? One of these Tolete, Dr. Phil types. You know what I mean?
I don't have any of those.
And they start a relationship, and I'm telling you, you've never seen a female character like this on the show, with all her complexities and all her faults and all her things. People are going to freak out for it. I think women will enjoy it. I think guys will enjoy it too. I loved it. And I was all in for the 3 seasons. I didn't watch the last season, because the last one show, because in my mind, I want them to be together forever. And so I don't know what happens. So
I have to watch this.
Yeah, it's extraordinary in terms of like a relationship and what the ups and downs are like and how you fall in love. I thought it was great. And
how you fall, the ups and downs of relationships. They've never been quarantined.
No, that's a new thing, isn't it? That's what there should be shows about.
I'm telling you, I need one of Carol Baskin's tigers.
I get that.
All right. Well, but
what
else do you got? I really want to check that series out. And it's on Netflix, you said?
Yeah, it's on Netflix. And think Judd Apatow. He doesn't make bad stuff. In documentary wise, you got to jump over to Amazon Prime, because there's 3 movies I want to recommend. One is called Casting By, 3 docs. They're all show busy kind of things.
I love them.
Yeah, I think you'll dig these. And they're incredibly well edited, very interesting. One's called Casting By, and it's about this woman, and she's the world's biggest casting director. And everybody's in this movie, from Dustin Hoffman to Al Pacino to you name it, they're in this movie, because she cast all these people in all these Hollywood movies. She kind of made careers. And it's a terrific movie. It's called Casting By. It's on Amazon Prime. There's United We Fan, which is about how fans have saved shows in the past. And it starts with Bijou Tremble leading the campaign to save Star Trek in the 60s. And it goes all the way to today, when they're saving different shows. They do letter writing campaigns and Facebook campaigns and internet campaigns. And how it kind of became a business briefly. And there's all kinds of backstabbing. And not with Bijou and the original people that were doing it for passion, but as it became more of a thing, like, we don't want our show to go off the air. Let's motivate fans to write in. Fascinating. And then the last one is called Love Between the Covers, which is about romance novels. Have you ever read a romance novel?
No.
Neither have I.
Yeah.
And you think, like, really, romance novel? But it's fascinating, because I didn't know that that's the largest selling kind of book in publishing.
Absolutely.
And they were like, we pay the way for everybody else. All their arty books, all whatever is paid by the people that really are devoted to romance novels. So it interviews all the novelists. And they say interesting things. They're like, look at it. It's for women, it's by women, and it's fantasies fulfillment for women. Of course we're not going to get respect.
What?
So I was like, oh, that's interesting.
That's
the
intense.
novels are different, but mystery novels get all the love, and men's adventures get all the love, but here's this thing that's by women for women, and it doesn't get any love. So very interesting point. So 3 fabulous documentaries on Amazon Prime.
Es la fantasía de la gente, vivo.
Es que la fantasía goes a long way, Mel. You don't have to ask me.
Es la fantasía de la gente. That's really good. I really want to watch that, love. Oh, hi.
Oh, he's got his Easter basket.
Say hi. It's fine.
Oh my God, he's cute. Can he be in the thing?
Yeah. ¿Qué? Look, egg.
Hey, Nelson Jr.
Dile
How
hi.
are you, Papa?
Oh, look, ¿qué es ese? ¿Es un fútbol? Sí. Okay, mira, dile peace.
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 I'm trying to get the two out.
Let's go chocolate.
Let's go eat chocolate. Vaya.
Dale, we covered everything.
So yeah, Beliti, I think that's pretty much what I have for kids. You know, we discussed some of the stuff that they have right now, as you can see. Continue watching. Every time it comes up, see, dale. It could be 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, that's another.
Oh, you mean the Netflix thing where it takes you right to the next one and the next one and the next one?
Well, yeah, but when it asks you, like, they can't believe you're still watching. So they're like, are you still there? Like, you want to continue watching? And you're like, yes, dude, yes.
I'm here. I'm up. I'm here. Give me the thing.
Why are you asking me? Let's go. Like, it's bad.
I know.
I can't. Well, yeah, that's what I'm watching this week. I think this could be fun, Billy T, if we start doing this again via.
Let's do it. Let's do it via this.
Even though I miss you, dude.
Oh, I miss you too, buddy. The last time I saw you, you were at the drive-thru at McDonald's.
At McDonald's buying Poppy chicken. I was spying on you, actually. You were coming out of the bank, and
Let's rock and roll. I'll see you next week.
See you next week on where?
Oh, stream, binge, watch.
SBW. Peace.